إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه أما بعد يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار ثم أما بعد يا عباد الله بلا شك وبلا ريب the superiority of La ilaha illallah is known. No one can debate this fact. No one can argue with such. However, it is important for us to know and to understand that in order for us to benefit from La ilaha illallah, it is incumbent and it is a must that we bring and we fulfill its pillars, that we fulfill its prerequisites, and that we fulfill that which it points to and that which is necessitated by it. From this, it is incumbent that we know we have to affirm all of the ibadah for Allah Azza wa Jal and for Allah Azza wa Jal alone. And we have to negate ibadah, we have to negate worship for everything other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is incumbent and this is a must. Allah Jalla wa ala, He informs us, أخبرنا عن قول إبراهيم عليه الصلاة والسلام. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He informs us about the statement of Ibrahim عليه الصلاة والسلام when he said unto his people, إنني براء مما تعبدون إلا الذي فطرني فإنه سيهدين. He said that verily Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, he told his people, verily, most definitely, indeed, I am free from you and from that which you worship. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, he said unto his people who were an idol worshipping people, that verily I am free from you and I am free from that which you worship. إِلَّا الَّذِي فَطَرَنِي, except for the one who has created me, except for the one who has brought me into existence. Meaning who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is a dalil here in this ayah that the people of Ibrahim, they used to worship Allah Azza wa Jal. Because Ibrahim said to them, إِنَّنِي بَرَاءٌ مِمَّا تَعْبُدُونَ, that I am free from that which you worship, إِلَّا الَّذِي فَطَرَنِي, except for the one who has fashioned me, except for the one who has created me. This exception is what is so we understand from it that his people, they used to worship Allah Azza wa Jal. So he was freeing himself from those things that they worship other than Allah Azza wa Jal. He says, except for the one who has fashioned me, except for the one who has created me, for verily he will guide me. For verily he will guide me. So we see here that there is a negation for that which is worshipped other than Allah Azza wa Jal, and there is an affirmation to worship Allah and to worship Allah alone. These two aspects are necessary. These two pillars, they are necessary if we are going to benefit from La ilaha illallah. وقال الله عز وجل في كتابه الكريم فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها. That whoever disbelieves in the false deities, whoever disbelieves in the idols, they disbelieve in the false deities, they disbelieve in that which is worshipped other than Allah Azza wa Jal, and they believe in Allah. They disbelieve in the false deities, this is the negation, and they believe in Allah, this is the affirmation. Then verily this is the one who has grabbed hold, he has taken hold onto the most trustworthy or the most trusty handhold that will never break. It will not break. For the Muslim, so therefore the believer, the Muslim, عندما يقول هذه الكلمة يعلون البراءة من الشرك والمشركين. So the Muslim, when he says this kalima of La ilaha illallah, then he is making it known his disassociation from polytheism and from the polytheist. He is making it known his disassociation, that he is free from, he has nothing to do with polytheism, nothing to do with shirk, nothing to do with that which is worshipped other than Allah Azza wa Jal, and his disassociation from those individuals who worship other than Allah Azza wa Jal. As Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he said unto his people, وَيَسْتَلْزِمُ بِعِبَادَةِ اللَّهِ وَحْدَهُ مُخْلِصًا لَهُ الدِّينَ. And he is affirming and he is making it known that is necessary upon him that he worship Allah alone, making all of his religion sincerely unto Allah Azza wa Jal. فَإِنْ وَفَّى بِهَذَا الْتِزَامِ. And if he implements and if he actualizes this necessity of worshiping Allah and Allah alone, فَقَدْ حَقَّقَ دِينَ الْإِسْلَامِ. Then at this point he would have established the religion of Islam, meaning he would have actualized the deen of al-Islam. Once he has worshipped Allah and Allah alone, and he has disassociated himself from the worship of other than Allah Azza wa Jal, he has freed himself from shirk and from the mushrikeen. He has freed himself from polytheism and from the polytheists, and he affirms his worship for Allah and Allah alone. Then he would have actualized the deen of al-Islam. وَفَازَ بِدَارِ السَّلَامِ. And he would have become, or he would be rewarded. He will be rewarded and be successful with Bidar Salam, by the abode of peace, meaning Al-Jannah. وَإِلَّا. And if not, if he does not disassociate himself from the shirk, if he does not disassociate himself from the people of shirk, if he does not establish La ilaha illallah, he does not establish the ibadah for Allah Azza wa Jal, فَمُجَرِّ النُّطْقِ بِهَا مِنْ غَيْرِ الْعَمَلِ بِمَدْلُولِهَا وَمُقْتَضَاهَا لا يفيد الإنسان شيئا. And if he does not actualize La ilaha illallah, if he does not actualize it, then verily the mere statement of it, his mere articulating it, without acting in accordance to it, without acting in accordance to that which it points to, without establishing those things which are necessitated by it, then his pure articulation of it will not benefit him whatsoever. The pure articulation of it, it will not benefit a human being whatsoever. فَإِنَّ الْمُنَافِقِينَ. For those who are amazed by this kalam, reflect. Because verily the hypocrites, كَانُوا يَقُولُونَهَا بِأَلْسِنَتِهِمْ. The hypocrites, they used to say La ilaha illallah with their tongues. But with that, they will be where? في الدرك الأسفل من النار. They will be in the lowest portion of the fire. So the saying of the hypocrite of La ilaha illallah, it does not benefit them. Why? Because they don't believe in La ilaha illallah. They don't establish that which is necessitated by La ilaha illallah, nor do they stay away from what they're supposed to stay away from by saying La ilaha illallah. So therefore it does not benefit them. It does not benefit them. So therefore we should understand that not only is this the situation with the likes of these individuals, وكذلك الشيخ فوزاني says وكذلك من يقولها اليوم بلسانه. Likewise, the one who says it today with his tongue. وهو يدعو الموتى, but he prays to those who are dead. He makes dua to those who are dead. ويطوف بالأضرحة, and he makes tawaf around the shrines. تقربا إلى الأموات, because he's seeking to draw near unto these dead individuals. These individuals who he sees as being righteous, wholesome individuals, he seeks to draw near unto them because he wants for them to speak on his behalf, or he thinks that they could benefit him in some sort of a way. Those individuals who ينظروا لقبورهم, they take oaths to the graves. ويذبح لها, and they slaughter to the occupants who are dead inside of the graves. فَهَذَا لَا تَنْفَعُهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. The one who is upon this situation, it does not benefit him that he says, لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. As Shaykh Fawzan, he mentions, as he says, that an individual saying La ilaha illallah, then he has to abandon. يَجِبُ عَلَيْهِ تَرْكَ عِبَادَةِ الْقُبُورِ. He has to leave, he has to abandon praying to the graves. وَتَرْكُ تُقَرُّبْ إِلَى الْأَمْوَاتِ. And he has to leave off seeking near and trying to draw near to those who are dead. كَمَا تَتْرُكَ عِبَادَةَ الْأَوْثَانِ مِنَ اللَّاتِ وَالْعُزَّى وَالْمَنَاتِ. Just like he leaves off and he abandons idolatry, just like he abandons idol worship, just like he abandons the worship of Lat, just like he abandons the worship of Uzza, just like he abandons the worship of Manat, he has to abandon the worship of the graves. لا فرق بين العبادة الأصنام والعبادة القبور. Because there is no difference between praying to the idols and praying to the graves. They are exactly the same. And this was understood by the mushrikun. This was understood by the mushrikun of Mecca. This is why when the Prophet ﷺ, he said unto them, قُولُوا لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ, say La ilaha illallah. They understood that by saying that, they will not be able to pray to the idols. They will not be able to make dua to other than Allah Azza wa Jal. They will not be able to take oaths in the name of other than Allah Azza wa Jal. They will not be able to slaughter in the name of other than Allah Azza wa Jal. They will not be able to pray to Allah, nor to Al-Manat, nor to the Uzza. They will not be able to pray to the righteous ones who are dead in the grave. They understood this. So therefore, what did they say? What was their response? As Allah Azza wa Jal, He informs us. They said, أَجَعَلَ الْآلِهَةَ إِلَهًا وَاحِدًا. Shall we make all of the gods just into one God? إِنَّ هَذَا لَشَيْءٌ عُجَابٌ. This is amazing to us. They thought this was amazing, that we abandon, we don't worship anything except for Allah Azza wa Jal. They thought this was amazing. They refused. Why? Because they understood the meaning of La ilaha illallah. It leaves no room to worship anything outside of Allah. Whether that thing is a prophet, or it is a messenger, or it is an angel, or it is a rock, or it is a stone, or is a righteous man, or is a grave, or is a shrine. It does not leave room to worship anything other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They understood this. So it is incumbent, it is a must that we don't allow the mushrikun of the Qur'an to have a better understanding of La ilaha illallah than we do. Because they didn't believe in it, but we believe in it. They didn't benefit from it, so we should strive to benefit from it, and that is by establishing it, by affirming all of our worship for Allah and Allah alone, and by negating worship from everything outside of Allah Azza wa Jal, because this is the only way that we will benefit from La ilaha illallah. And we ask Allah Azza wa Jal that He make us from the people of La ilaha illallah, the people who benefit from La ilaha illallah, the people who live and they die upon La ilaha illallah, the people who are raised upon La ilaha illallah, the people who meet Him with La ilaha illallah. هذا أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولجميع المسلمين فاستغفروه فإنه هو الغفور الرحيم. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. يا عباد الله هذا هو المعنى لا إله إلا الله. This is the meaning of لا إله إلا الله. لا معبود بحق إلا الله. Nothing has the right to be worshipped in truth except for Allah. It is incumbent. So that's when the Prophet ﷺ said to the mushrikun, قولوا لا إله إلا الله. Say لا إله إلا الله. Their response is as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informed us in the Qur'an, as they said, as Allah ta'ala informs us of this statement. أجعل الآلهة إله واحدا إن هذا لشيء عجاب. Shall we make all of the gods into one God? Verily this is something that is strange. فالمشركون فهموا أن المعنى لا إله إلا الله ترك الشرك والإخلاص العبادة لله وحده. The polytheists, they understood that saying La ilaha illallah, that it necessitates the worship of Allah alone and the abandonment of all forms of polytheism. They understood the meaning was to abandon polytheism and to worship Allah alone, making all aspects, all types, all worship for Allah and Allah alone. فَهَؤُلَاءِ الْقُبُورِيُّونَ الْيَوْمِ لَا يَفْهَمُونَ هَذَا. But those people who worship to the graves today, they don't understand this. The people who worship to the graves, Allah al-Musta'an, well, bil-asaf, but the understanding of La ilaha illallah by the polytheist Quraysh was better than their understanding of La ilaha illallah. The grave worshippers, they don't understand this. وَلِهَذَا يَجْمَعُونَ بَيْنَ الشِّرْكِ وَالنُّطْقِ بِلَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. This is the reason why they bring this shirk, they bring this polytheism of worshipping to those who are dead in the grave, and they couple it with them saying La ilaha illallah. Subhanallah. You see what ignorance does to its companion. وَرُبَّمَا يُفَسِّرُونَ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ بِأَنَّ مَعْنَاهَا إِفْرَادُ اللَّهِ بِأَنَّهُ هُوَ الْخَالِقُ الرَّازِقُ. And it is perhaps because they will say that the meaning of La ilaha illallah, it means La khaliq illallah, La raziq illallah, that there is no creator except for Allah, and there is no sustainer except for Allah. And this is from the meaning of La ilaha illallah, but it's not the complete meaning of La ilaha illallah, because the complete meaning of La ilaha illallah is the establishment of At-Tawheed, all categories of At-Tawheed. At-Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, wa-Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah, wa-Tawheed al-Asma' wa-Sifat. That yes, Allah is the only creator. Yes, Allah is the only sustainer. But at the same time, Allah is the only one who deserves to be worshipped alone in truth. La ma'buda bihaqqin illallah. It is incumbent that we know, we understand this. But you have some people, and they say that this is the meaning. So thus they will say, وَمَنْ أَقَرَّ بِأَنَّ اللَّهُ هُوَ الْخَالِقُ الرَّازِقُ فَقَدْ حَقَّقَ التَّوْحِيدِ. And whoever he has agreed that Allah is the creator and that Allah is the sustainer, then this individual, he would have established At-Tawheed. This is what they say. This is what the ulama, as-su', this is what the evil scholars, they say. This is what those who are dhal mudil say. This is what those who are astray and they lead others astray. This is what they say. This is what they teach to the people. That as long as you believe Allah is the creator and the sustainer, you're good. You have implemented At-Tawheed. وَشَهِدَ أَن لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. And you would have bear witness, you would have bore witness that none has the right to be worshipped in truth except Allah. وَلَا مَانِعْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ عِنْدَهُ أَن يَذْبَحْ لِلْأَمْوَاتِ. So there is nothing preventing them after this to slaughter and sacrifice to those who are dead. وَيَتَقَرَّبْ إِلَيْهِمْ بِأَنْوَاعِ الْعِبَادَةِ. And that they draw near unto them by actions of worship and doing things of worship. They draw near to the dead. وكأن هؤلاء لم يعلموا أن المشركين الذين طلب منهم النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقولوا لا إله إلا الله أن يقولوا لا إله إلا الله كانوا مقرين بأن الله هو الخالق الرازق. And perhaps they don't know, these people who say this, perhaps they don't know that the same polytheist who the Prophet ﷺ told them, say La ilaha illallah, they believed that Allah was the only creator and that Allah was the only sustainer. So is it conceivable that the Prophet ﷺ will call them to say La ilaha illallah upon the meaning that these astray individuals say it means that Allah is the only creator, the only sustainer, to a people who already believe that Allah was the only creator and the only sustainer. This was their belief. So it is obvious that what was intended by La ilaha illallah was not to believe that Allah is the only creator and the only sustainer, but rather it was to call them to worship Allah and Allah alone, based upon the fact that what? That He is the only creator and the only sustainer. So if you believe in Allah Ta'ala as relates to His rububiyyah, that He is the sustainer, He is the creator, He is the arranger of the affairs, He is the one who gives life, He is the one who causes death, so on and so forth, then you have to establish La ilaha illallah. Just as Allah created you by Himself, just as Allah arranges the affairs of the universe by Himself, He deserves to be worshipped alone by Himself. The mushrikun, they believed that Allah was the only creator and Allah was the only sustainer. So this can't be the meaning of La ilaha illallah. Just that. What is the proof? Personally come and say, what's your daleel? Sounds good, right? But what's your proof? What's your evidence? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Qur'an, He says, وَلَئِن سَأَلْتَهُمْ مَنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ. And if you were to ask them, who created the heavens and the earth? Ask who? If you were to ask the mushrikun, if you were to ask the polytheist of Mecca, of the Quraysh, if you were to ask the polytheist who created the heavens and who created the earth, لَيَقُولُونَ خَلَقَهُنَّ الْعَزِيزُ الْعَلِيمُ. They will say, verily they were created by the all-powerful, the all-knower. Meaning who? Allah Azza wa Jal. They will say, verily they were created by the one who was almighty, by the one who is all knowledgeable, the one who knows everything. Meaning Allah Azza wa Jal. That's not enough. Allah Azza wa Jal, He says in another ayah, قُلْ مَنْ يَرْزُقُكُم مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ. And say unto them, who provides you sustenance from the heavens and from the earth? Who provides you sustenance from the heavens and from the earth? أَمَّن يَمْلِكُ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ. أَمَّن يَمْلِكُ الْبَصَرَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ. And who owns the hearing and who owns the sight? أَمَّن يَمْلِكُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَمَن يَخْرُجُ الْحَيَّ مِنَ الْمَيِّتِ وَمَن يُخْرِجُ الْحَيَّ مِنَ الْمَيِّتِ. And who brings out the living from the dead? وَيُخْرِجُ الْمَيِّتَ مِنَ الْحَيِّ. And He brings out from the dead the living. Who brings the living out from the dead and who brings the dead out from the living? وَمَن يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ. And who arranges the affairs? If you were to ask them, who sustains you from the heavens and the earth? Who gives you provisions? Who is the owner of hearing and the owner of sight? Who brings life from the dead and death from life? And who arranges the affairs? What would they say? Allah Azza wa Jalla said that these mushrikun, they will say, فَسَيَقُولُونَ اللَّهِ. They will say, verily it is Allah. Verily it is none but Allah. Allah Ta'ala, He says, فَقُلْ أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ. So then say unto them, so then will you not have fear? Will you not have fear for Allah Azza wa Jal by worshipping Him and Him alone? The shahid is that in these two ayat, Allah Azza wa Jal, He explains to us and makes it clear unto us that the belief of the polytheists from the Quraysh was that they believed that Allah was the only sustainer and the only creator. They believed that it was only Allah who brought life and only Allah who caused death. They believed that it was only Allah who was the arranger of the affairs. But even with this, this did not stop them from being polytheists, because they associated partners with Allah in worship. So the establishment of La ilaha illallah will not be a religion that matches the religion of the kuffar of the Quraysh. So to say La ilaha illallah and to pray to graves, to pray to those who are dead, to make dua to the awliya and so on and so forth, then this is in agreement with the religion of the kuffar of the Quraysh. But they were kuffar. So it is inconceivable for us to believe that us saying La ilaha illallah, we can come and bring the same thing that they have brought and get a different outcome. It is a must, it is incumbent that if we want to benefit from La ilaha illallah, then we have to establish its pillars, we have to establish its prerequisites, we have to establish that which it points to and that which is necessitated by it, that we have to disassociate ourselves from the worship of everything other than Allah Azza wa Jal, and that we have to establish the ibadah for Allah and Allah alone, because the meaning of La ilaha illallah is La ma'buda bihaqqin illallah. None has the right to be worshipped in truth except Allah. If we want to benefit from La ilaha illallah, this is what we have to be upon. This is what we have to establish. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala wa billahi tawfiq. Faqimus.